Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Brian Berganza. I'm here with Winton and Anthony, and we're going to talk a little bit about the event we're hosting later this year, The World We Know Is Possible, which is a circle of trust for men and for those who identify as men. I'm going to pass it to Anthony to start with just a little bit about why men is important.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. I think the Circle of Trust retreat centered around men is important because the deep isolation that men experience. This has been a historical reality over time, but I do notice a growing awareness of men to know that they need to connect with others in community. And so this is sort of an outgrowth of trying to build those connections in those communities. I also think a great deal of intentionality is necessary as you create those communities. So allowing them to reflect diversity is very key for me. So this is an opportunity to be a part of a diverse community of men who are grappling with some deep questions and deep issues concerning their innermost being.
Thanks, Anthony. I think what I would just add is I bring up kind of a personal need to this. I've been in spaces, many spaces to do inner work, and I long to do more of it with more men and male identified people. Part of what I've experienced is this incredible diversity in the way we show up in the world. And I just want more of that. I want to learn from, as I have already, I want to learn more from others. And I think that's what appeals to me about a retreat that is for men and male identified folks. Brian?
Yeah, thanks. The Yeah, thinking about a courage and renewal approach, using that as a way to host this event. I think some of the principles and the practices of a circle of trust help create that container for us to be present in a different way than we might in other circumstances, and the kind of clear skills that we'll be working on during this time are useful for us as a group of men and male identified folks in the space, but they're also super helpful in our families, with our partners, in our workplaces, so they can bridge to other contexts as well.
And I would just also add, I have done this kind of work online, and I know online works. I know it. There are many upsides to being in the same room together, but one of the upsides of online work, as evidenced by the three of us, is we can come from very different locations and different life situations to be together. So I've done this kind of work with other men online, and I just want to say that there's a bunch of upsides because of the number of people this makes it accessible to. Anything you want to add, Anthony, as we close this out?
Yeah, I just think being ready to sort of encounter the systems of oppression that exist in our world, like we are trying to create a space where we dismantle that, like within the community of men and male identified persons. So certainly be open to that as you consider applying to this process, that we are attuned to that in our world and we are concerned about dismantling those as they show up within us as a result of going through this retreat.
Thanks, everybody. Hope to see you here.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.